Assalamualaikum and hi. Today our group will present you entrepreneur with Nur Nilofa Muhammad Noor, and our group is Group 8 APT 2013 L1, consists 5 members. First is Zahira binti Zainuddin, A202093, me Alena Najah binti Mustafa Elias A Rahman, A20A1258. Third is Nurina Atika binti Muhammad Zaki, A20A1831, 1 Munisha binti Wan Mazlan, A20A2069, Nur Mimi Aisyah binti Alice, A20A1759. Okay, for first slide is introduction. According to Merriam-Webster Dictionary, an entrepreneur is one who organize, manage, and assume the risk of business or enterprise. The entrepreneur is commonly seen as an innovator, a source of new ideas, goods, service, and business or procedures. The entrepreneur play a key role in an economy, using the skill and initiative necessary to anticipate needs and bring goods new idea to market. Entrepreneurs who prove to be successful in taking on the risk of a startup are rewarded with profits, fame, and continued growth opportunities. Those who fail suffer losses and become less prevalent in the markets. There are some unsuccessful entrepreneurs that taking on risks of startup are rewarded with profits, fame, such as Bill Gates for Microsoft Corporation, Steve Jobs for Apple, Soichiro Honda for Honda Motor Co. And for Malaysian entrepreneurs are quite not bad too. For example, Tony Fernandez for Air Asia, Said Mota Al-Buhari for Al-Buhari Foundation, and last but not least, Nur Nilofa Muhammad Noor for Nilofa Hijab. Nilofa is one of the young entrepreneurs that we choose as entrepreneur model that admired by all the Malaysians.
Today I want to present about entrepreneurial background. So we choose Nur Nilofa, or her full name is Nur Nilofa Muhammad Noor. She was born in Pasir Mas, Kelantan on 10th February 1989. She now actually 31 years old, and she is third child from 9 siblings. Nur Nilofa studied at Maktab Rendah Sains Mara at Langkawi, and then she got excellent results. After graduating, she took A-level at KDU University College for 2 years. She had dreamed to further her study at United States, but her parents doesn't approve it, so she just further her study at Sunway University in the field of Bachelor of International Marketing and Business. By the way, she not complete her degree because she participated in a competition, Dewi Remaja, and she won a title of Dewi Remaja 2009 and 2010. Nur Nilofa is an actress, television presenter, commercial model, and an entrepreneur. She has many offers from film production and drama production in Malaysia. She also appeared in Kau Yang Terindah as Alisha, and she is a host in a famous television programs such as Metletup and Nona. From that, she began to be known by the public in Malaysia. Nur Nilofa used the title of celebrity to develop her business. After she got her Bachelor of International Business and Marketing, that made more reasonable to her to start. She started her business with selling a scarf or hijab using its own brand, Nilofa Hijab. Nur Nilofa also coming from business-oriented family. It was only a matter of time that she would eventually become an entrepreneur herself. She loved fashion and had passion for business, so she combined the two and proceeded to set up her own label.
Hi, my name is Nurina Atika binti Muhammad Zaki. Today I will present about company background of Nailofa Hijab. Nailofa Hijab is a company that provided the modest fashion of shawl for women that wearing hijab in all around the world. NH Prima International Sedang Berhad is a company that transformed Nailofa Hijab into an internationally renowned organization from a small homegrown enterprise. The focus in her company is to regulate and monitor the design, selection and development of fabric in each process. Nailofa Hijab has created more than 80 collections of tudung since it was established to be different from other handmade hijab brands by reinventing an image that is cheap, fresh, functional and trouble-free for confident women, in keeping with its slogan effortlessly cheap. The business catered to broad market for children, young people and adults aged from 18 to 60 years of age. The emphasis was also on the middle class segment of the upper class household, middle market and modern ladies who tend to dress modestly. Business creation even for foreign audience who wanted hijab to suit them comfortably. The business also targeted consumers at occasions and festivals that required contemporary lifestyles. Currently, over more than 400 approved stockholders in Malaysia, Singapore, Indonesia and Brunei are managed by Nailofa Hijab. It can be said that Nailofa Hijab has staff in the amount of 5,000 and above from all over the world. Customers from all over Asia, the Middle East, Europe and America are also represented in the brand.
Is a Malaysian actress, television presenter, commercial model and entrepreneur. She participated in a beauty competition, Dewi Remaja, and won the title of Dewi Remaja 2009 and 2010. In 2014, she took acting classes at the New York Film Academy. Alongside Nabil Ahmad, Niloufar also a host for a Malaysian television program Meletalk. She announced on the series that she will resign as the host in December 2019 after exactly 8 years. She received a Bachelor of International Trade and Marketing Education at Sunway University College. With her background in business study, she then became involved in ventures involving contact lens before Niloufar Hijab. Coming from a business family, it was only a matter of time that Niloufar would become an entrepreneur herself. She loved fashion and had a passion for business, so she combined the two and pursued setting up her label. Venturing into business with a small team of trusted, creative, and like-minded individuals. After countless brainstorming sessions, trials, and errors, then they came up with a design for an instant shawl and launched Niloufar Hijab in 2014. Niloufar took a road less traveled when she founded Niloufar Hijab as she yearned for something that's more sustainable. She identified a gap in the modest wear market and came up with a brilliant idea.
Their goal of becoming a global brand seems to be attainable as distributors come from Singapore, Brunei, London, Australia, the Netherlands, and the USA. Being a celebrity in the entertainment industry, it gives her the advantage of marketing her products and presenting herself as a brand. Niloufar Hijab generate revenue of 50 million ringgit in 2015, which come from fragrance sales. Niloufar headscarves are available at its flagship store and through a network of 700 distributors throughout the world. They are selling online and shipped to anywhere in the world. Moreover, it was only a logical progression that she wanted to start with shawls as her first product. They began selling shawls online and at bazaars. Thus, instant shawls were hit and stockists have been named to cope with rising demand. Currently, there are more than 100 stockholders in Malaysia, Brunei and Singapore, at price not exceeding 100 ringgit for each of Niloufar's own hijab. In an interview, she told that she started her Instagram account in 2012 without knowing it would be starting point for her hijab venture. Her local follow-up grew significantly when she began wearing the hijab and later became the most followed female in Malaysia. It is understood that having a significant presence on social media will give an influencer a great opportunity. In fact, when she launched her business, she wasn't advertising her hijab on TV like any other business. She was just focused on Instagram and she didn't spend much in ads or television commercial. According to news, her company accounted for 50 million ringgit in revenue from Instagram alone. And she noted that Instagram can make it easier to connect different people from different parts of the world. As a result, for her business plan in the future, she has already signed an agreement for her company with an agency in France where she will be advertised as a face for hijab apparel on European market. For now, she is going to visit fashion show in France, Milan, and the United States, where she's going to get more attention. Nilofa also says that she is negotiating to host an entertainment program in Indonesia. And why she is choosing Indonesia is because she wants to explore something new. She's creating her own fashion company, Lofa. Meanwhile, she and her team have indeed launched their sweatshirts and perfumes, but they already have a few other goods in the pipeline.
In conclusion, Nelofa Hijab was decided to use both the physical store and the online store. In my view, they have made a very good decision as they are now one of the Malaysia's leading scarf brands. Personally, I am very proud of Nelofa, as even though she is still young, she managed to be one of the most popular entrepreneurs in Malaysia. Her personality in always stay focused, persistent, patient, able to make quick decisions, and handle stress are really amazing and should be admired by young entrepreneurs nowadays. We as entrepreneurs must see things from different perspectives, willing to try new ways of doing things, willing to tolerate a higher level ambiguity, do not feel failure, seek and embrace new norms, and most importantly, to realize our mental attitude. When entrepreneurs have the ability to recognize opportunity, they know how to identify promising changes unfolding around them and act to take advantage of this opportunity. Finally, risk and resources are two things that entrepreneurs must know how to deal with. Since business is risky, we as entrepreneurs need to know weight decision carefully in order to grab opportunities and to perform. Managing resources are essential. Bye.
When I was 18, I had an online business that sells heels. So under the brand Lofa Heels. So when I got into the show business and STEM industry, I quit. I put that on hold. So I was just focusing on acting and hosting until I was 24 and I started to explore supplement products. So we had the business going for 2 years. And then I went to LA to continue to do a short course in acting. So I was there for a month. When I came back, I brought back the idea of studying another different product with my sister. So that was contact lens, colored cosmetic contact lens. And then the same year I started, and then in the same year I started to don the hijab, to wear the hijab, because before that I was not wearing hijab. And after 3 months after wearing the hijab, so people were like, my fans were like, I wanted to follow my style, how I wear the hijab. And because it was actually not uncommon for celebrities to appear on TV hosting an entertainment show, but then you're wearing hijab. So I became an icon where people want to follow what I wear and what I do. That my mom came to me and said, you have to sell your own brand. And we started off with Sabi Instant Hijab until to what it is today.